Hello guys, welcome back to Need for Speed Payback, in which I think I made a bit of a mistake. In that way, I finished, as shown earlier, I finished the game in about a week or so. Went through the story, the multiplayer was a bit of a destruction derby, and I was kinda bored. And the result of that was I deleted the save game, which meant I could start all over again. And I did things a little bit differently. I built up derelicts to super builds and stuff like that. Not so many cars in the garage. That also means that if I check in the journal, I am now about 31% done. I have done the 3 first leagues. I kinda restarted with the whole lot. And so on. So I am, although I wasn't 100% with everything, as you can see now, I reset the game, I have to do everything again. And I thought I will do that over time because, well, it's the only thing you could do. Well, not exactly. Because if we go to the home page and look on under the hood, and we open that thing in the browser, we read over here, Need for Speed Payback Speedcross. Speedcross is the first content update, partially free and partially DLC, as I will explain. We already knew that there were a few cars missing, that what they are called the abandoned cars now. The rumor was that those cars were not fixed, or there were some bugs with that and they had to fix them and then they would bring them in an update. Well, more or less gonna do that. And abandoned cars, as they will called now, will start appearing across Fortune Value very soon as a free addition to all owners of Need for Speed Payback. That is both standard version as Deluxe Edition. Need for Speed Payback is home to a number of beautiful cars, and rumor has it several of them are starting to appear throughout the world, just waiting for a new owner to come along. We're talking about the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R, Volvo 242 DL, the Volvo Amazon P130, the Plymouth Barracuda, Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, the C10, and the BMW M3 Evolution 2 E30. We more or less knew that these cars were missing, but they are going to appear. Starting December 19th, that is in 3 days, the abandoned cars will start to appear hidden within Fortune Valley. You have to find them, find the car, escape the cops, and keep the car. Once you've acquired the car, it will then be available to purchase from dealer shop of your choice. Race, off-road, drag, whatever. They will appear. So these missing cars will appear sort of like derelicts, I guess. You have to go look for them. And by what I read here is that they're not immediately going to appear all at once. The first car to go find is the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R, with more cars to arrive in the coming weeks. So, I don't know, 1 car a week or something will be the result of that. Other than that, we have Speedcross. Speedcross is a new DLC, more or less. Raf has been busy setting up a Mini Cooper Worksman countryman for a Speedcross driver who has since disappeared. And with no one to drive it, he agrees to let Mac give it a shot. So Mac is going to do the Speedcross. Ever the showman, Mac impresses Raf, who in turn decide to let him use the car in the upcoming Speedcross competition. Take control of Mac as you go up against a number of drivers from all over the world, with cities such as Palmont, Bayview, Rockport, Fairhaven and Olympic City all represented, with the ultimate goal of beating the reigning champion, the Barracuda. So what can we expect is drivers from previous Need for Speed titles, and they're gonna show up in this, I don't know, more or less new story mode or something like that. And you're gonna have to race them and beat them probably in this Speedcross. Speedcross is an event that focuses on scoring as many points as you can through a predetermined course. Go big and go fast as you score points in each of the following areas: drift zones, jumps, speed traps and smackables. The introduction of Speedcross will also include 16 brand new events split across 4 zones: Canyon, Construction, Ember Valley and Airfield. Okie-do. 2 new cars will be added within the Speedcross pack: the Mini Cooper Works Countryman and the Infiniti Q60S. These won't be the only cars available within the Speedcross class. Joining them are the Nissan 350Z, Ford Focus RS and the Dodge Charger. Speedcross will be free to all owners of the Deluxe Edition and will be purchasable as a separate standalone for everyone else. So if you have the normal version, you need to buy this thing as a DLC. If you have the Deluxe Edition, you will get it for free. A selection of our BMW cars will be receiving a number of new Bmw M Performance parts as part of their visual customization options. These parts will be available to buy and equip the same way as all other visual customization parts via the garage. We get some fender side skirts and wing mirrors for the BMW M4, front cannons, front bumper, spoiler, diffuser, rear bumper and a lot of other parts for the BMW M5 and X6M and also for the BMW M2. We are adding a new game mode into the speed list: Drift Runs. These are based on the drift trial events that you will have played within the single player of Need for Speed Payback. Up to 8 players will be able to take part in the event, with a multiplier being given to those that are in front, distance wise. In total there will be 10 different drift runs available in both day and night settings. This addition to speed lists, this is in the multiplayer, will be available to everyone from December 19th. They have partnered up with Logitech to ensure the following wheels will be officially supported from now on: the Logitech G29 and the Logitech G920. Steering wheel support will be coming to all platforms and will be available for everyone from December 19th. So, December 19th seems to be the day, which means I have about 3 days to finish this story and do all the things again, because probably you need to finish the story before you can move on with this new what is actually sort of a class next to the off-road and all that. You will have like the Speedcross, I guess. Let's have a look on this trailer thing here. So it's all a bit of a combination with jumps and drift zones and speed traps and all that, and a whole lot, and get as much points as possible, and that is the Speedcross. Available in 3 days time. So in a way the game is not dead yet. That means I have some work to do here to get back into business, because yeah, I have changed a few things. As I said, this is a bit of a problem, seeing I thought I will go quickly there and see what happens. Bit of a problem. Meanwhile, also visually it upgraded, of course, seeing I have a new GTX 1070 in this system instead of my 960, which means I get about 140 FPS here instead of sometimes 40 within the city that I had before. That also means I have a big problem in my garage now, if we need some specific cars for that thing, because seeing I restarted the story, I have a few issues here and there. This is my first car now. Been driving around with that for the first league. and that worked fine. The Ford Mustang derelict I found, which I was intending to build up as a drag car. The Audi S5 that just brought along, that will do fine to do the Agents, which is like the first league for the Runner series. That's a bit of a problem. And I also found the Fair Lady derelict, which I'm going to build up as my 399 drift car. That brings it to 5 cars, but the license plate says number 6, so there gotta be one other in the warehouse. Let's have a quick look. I don't even know. No cars available in this race. Drift, drag, off-road. Right. Seeing I had the Deluxe Edition, I already deleted a few cars that I didn't need. But I kept this one to do the off-road missions for now. Or at least the first league, and then I found the derelict, and then now I'm using this thing as my off-road car. Build it up as a super build, power wise. Also been playing around with that a bit. Combination of carbon and Americana, which a few bonuses here and there, not even the full 3 perk bonuses on each of the cars, but nevertheless it works fine and it does the job. So we get a new DLC, and as a Deluxe Edition owner I'm gonna get that thing for free, which means I have 3 days to go through the whole story again. But yeah, I'm also playing other stuff, including some tests here and there. Although that is a bit, yeah, content blocked. I've seen more from that game than we can now. Other than that, about Forza, about WRC7, yeah. A bit of a
Hey Mac, I tried watching that film of yours, Sleepy Bird Days or something.
Gave myself a shot. What did you think?
And
pretty steady this thing though.
Come on. I grew up
You can
watching
hit
those.
something with it.
I used to
Doesn't move
daydream
that
I'd
much.
move to America, become a sexy doctor, driving my sweet Lambo on the way to the ER.
Poor Mac, you're 0 for 3.
It also flips pretty good, as you can see.
I mean, it can be a little cheesy.
A little.
So Speedcross it will be from Tuesday, I think it is. We will see. So I have some work here, and then I will make a video of the Speedcross, hopefully, if I can play it. I might have to go through the story first again before I can actually get access to it. That might be an issue, because I don't have much time to play Need for Speed Payback during the weekend, so... But we'll see. Need for Speed Payback Speedcross Edition, let's call it that. Available on Tuesday. You can buy it probably in the Origin EA if you have the normal version. If you have the Deluxe version, you don't have to worry about buying it, you will get it for free. Other than that, the missing cars will arrive as well. That will be free for everybody who has the game. So also there, everything seems to be coming into place, more or less. The only thing we're still missing, the online free roam. But yeah, maybe one day we will get that, so that we can actually play around and drive around with friends. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.